This is the ABR Roadshow. I'm Danyel DeTomo, and today we are in Hope Mills, North Carolina. We are at Paradise Acres of Grays Creek. Now, this is a family-run restaurant, and it all started in 1985. They have an amazing space here, and we're getting some Southern cooking today. I am ready for this. Let's get started. Let's get some food made, everyone, with Shane now. What's the first thing we're making?
We're gonna do our fried chicken, and this is probably the first thing I learned how to do when I was about 12, 13 years old.
No way!
Yes.
All right, well, take me through the steps here. I'm ready to see how it's done.
This is a chicken breader that, I can't tell you our name brand, but we've been using it since probably 1970. My dad did, and so this is what we're gonna put our chicken bread. It's a dry mix, and normally we got this pan full of chicken, but we're just gonna do a little sample for you today.
Yeah.
And but I'm gonna mix it in a little bit, get it coated very well. There's a few little tricks that we do that we try to make sure our chicken's breaded right, and I can tell that we got a good mixture right here. And then we're gonna drop it right there, just lay it in there flat, and you wanna make sure that your skin is coated. And one thing that we always make sure to pull your socks down on the chicken legs.
Gotcha.
So you gotta have your socks
I was like, wait,
down.
what?
Right?
I was like, what do I need to do?
Pull your socks down. But then we do that little bit of swirl in there, just get a good coating of on the chicken, all right? It's a wet batter. Water and oil don't mix. We go through a lot of oil, a whole lot of oil. It's not a dry mix. But like I said, my dad had it where he would do dry, then wet.
Beautiful presentation right there. And who's this?
This is Shane Murphy. He's not my son, but he's been around for about 7, 8 years.
Should I just like that for him?
Yeah, go ahead, dig in.
Yeah, dig in, why not? Oh, that's crispy. That is great.
Is it?
Oh my God.
Well, thank you.
Because I like stuff to have crunch, you know, crispy.
Sure.
I like it to be this golden brown.
That's beautiful, yeah.
That is some good stuff right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna try some of the potato salad.
Sure.
Yeah, might as well.
That's one thing my dad always told me. He said, you can't make everybody happy. There's one thing that it will never work, potato salad. He said, it doesn't matter. Everybody had a favorite aunt, favorite grandma, whatever. He said, make the best potato salad you can and go with it.
That's some good potato salad. That's not, I don't eat it a lot, but then like I take a bite of that and I'm like, it's hitting the spot.
There you go.
It's just hitting the spot. All right, well this is a lovely dish, right up my Southern Self's alley.
Okay.
And we're getting much more because y'all do seafood, you do barbecue. So we're gonna get some more plates made to show all the variety you offer here, and then we're gonna meet the rest of the family.
All right.
Now, I know the restaurant part of it is still, it started in 2020, so about 4 years in. But I'm curious to know when you started this in 1985, what you started it to be. Like, what was it?
Graduated from high school, and my dad had 2 restaurants. He sold both of them. And then we decided to go into catering, and we were at a city park. And my dad looked at me and said, hey, why don't we build our own park and let people come to us? So we moved out here, bought the land, started working it for nothing but private events, mainly corporate, weddings, you know, private parties. And we did that for years, and we always tinker with open to the public, kind of buffets and this and that. But then when 2020 happened, you know, we were like, hey, we got to do something different because all of our corporate events canceled immediately.
Oh, yeah.
And so we were giving deposits back and all that. So we opened up as a restaurant, and you know, and thank God it's been, you know, really a great success.
Yeah, because the restaurant started because of COVID, and now you just kept the thing, and it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
But the catering, that's 7 days a week. That never stops.
Yeah.
And I was curious, because this is a very big space. What is the most total? I don't know if you know the exact number, but total people you have had at one time to serve food to. I'm just curious.
Our biggest event was the Special Forces reunion.
Yeah, that was 3,300 was out here. So we've done that, and then we did one off-site that was like 4,200. So we can do some big events. So, yeah.
Yes. Oh, because I know like people, well, speaking of, you actually, your wedding, where you did like everything reception-wise here, so it's a great place for that as well. And so, okay, you're working with a fam now.
I am.
I'm just curious to know, how did that end up happening for you?
Goodness. Well, I went to college. I studied marketing and communications, and I took a test when I was in college for my career test. I said, what should I do? I thought I did not want anything to do with this. I said, I'm going to go work for a marketing firm, and catering service came up on my results. Catering service, special event coordinator. And I called my mom and she laughed. She said, come on home. I was like, oh no. I was like, well,
I got a spot for you.
She said, it's in your blood. I was like, well, we'll see. Then COVID happened. They needed help with social media. I said, I'm coming home, I'll help. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I met my husband here. We live, we're building a house 10 minutes down the road. So this is my family's business. My grandparents started it. And I said, well, let me keep helping. We're all about family. So
Because like a lot of what you're doing too, like you're doing a lot of the marketing side for it. So like anything y'all see on social media, it's probably Lindsay.
that's me. Yeah.
It's all her. So that's super cool because it is just it's just something about this. You feel right at home. So I want to talk more about the food on the table because this is some of the stuff you can order Friday, Saturday, Sunday when you come to eat here. So and it all looks delicious.
Thank you.
Let's start with the one right in front of me.
Well,
So-
what we have here is our seafood platter, which is kind of a specialty item that we offer, which is fried shrimp and fried fish and deviled crab. Yeah. So it's really good, really good. We have flounder and catfish, so
It's a lot of food, but I mean, it's worth it because you get a little bit of everything. So if you're a seafood lover, this is the dish for you right here.
Yep.
All right, well, let's go over to now the pig outs, all right?
That's right.
It's for you barbecue people right here. Okay, tell me about this plate because I already know this is about to be real good being in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Just the stuff.
Well, thank you. And actually, when we started the restaurant, I started adding a little bit of smoke. We cook with hickory now, so that really made a big difference in the pulled pork because a lot of people wanted it. And so I was raised on nothing but gas, and the boss, is right there to sauce. So so I started doing that with the smoke, and then we, of course, got the brisket and the sausage. And so we're doing a little bit of everything
curious.
now. Yeah, go ahead.
Might as well.
Might as well. Yeah.
That's some good.
Yeah. And then my favorite thing is the brisket now. It's interesting to me, and I'm trying something new all the time. Every day I go out there, I'm learning something new. And but we're proud of the whole plate.
I'm hungry.
That's right.
Man, I'm a pulled pork person though.
Okay.
So pulled pork with that vinegar sauce.
Yes.
That's it.
It's good.
That is it right
Thank you.
there for me. It's so good. And I do want to talk about the desserts as well.
Okay.
Because I was like, I saw those. I'm like, you can scoot those on over here. I saw these and I said, we got to talk about it. Now, does someone make those here? Do you get them from someone? Oh, right.
No.
Who's the
Made in
dessert
house.
person?
She started it.
All right, so you got to tell me about it then.
So we I don't know what year it was, but in college I used to work at a steakhouse, and I was in charge of making desserts. So I wasn't too great with anything else but dessert. So when I met Shane and his family and started helping him on the weekends, we never had dessert. I said, why don't you guys sell dessert? I know how to make them. That's like the only thing I know how to do. So
That's what he needed you.
yeah.
Exactly.
So I said, they're really easy, you just layer this and da-da-da. And so we started our dessert. That's our Oreo Delight that you're eating
it's
right there.
delightful, too. I'll
It's
tell
a
you
simple
that.
dessert, but it is so good.
Oh, it's simple, but it's on point.
Oh, it's
This
good.
is amazing. And then I know what that is. That's banana pudding.
We have
You
to
gotta
have our
have banana pudding when you have barbecue.
Sure.
That's right.
You have to.
Yes, I agree. So we make that as well. We also do a strawberry shortcake.
Ooh.
Those are kind of our three main
For me,
That's you.
desserts that we offer. We have those in our catering menu as well. So we do big, huge pans of them. And we do the little ones and the big, huge pans.
how do y'all control yourselves here and not just
It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
That's
know how you
my
do
weakness right there.
it. Yeah. I saw you,
Yep.
you pulled it to yourself.
I know. it's all-
He said he was
You
pulling
got
it for
it.
me, but I think it was for him. Oh my gosh, yeah. Everything is so fantastic. I know why the community loves you so much. I mean, I'm like, dang, let me try to host a party or something here. Let me gather some people because I can tell it would be a great time. You got the stage. It's just awesome. Well, thank you all so much for having us today, sharing your restaurant with us. We have truly, truly enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
We appreciate it.
Well, I'm basically part of the family now because we're meeting another family member. Hi, Grady. I told you, family-friendly place. Okay, we had an amazing experience here today. You're welcome. You gotta come check them out right here in Hope Mills, North Carolina. Of course, we're in on the train here, so choo-choo, buddy. Shane, let's get going for the ABR Roadshow. I'm Danyel.